Because I'm telling you, like, I can just name my personal experience. YFD had a fucking song, Yes, I'm Fresh. To this, it was played on the radio, was in clubs, still in clubs and bars. To this day, we have no management, no financial backing, nobody that looked out for us and said, yeah, I think I'm willing to take a risk in these guys.
Right.
And the song, everywhere you go, I'm here. Yes, I'm fresh. I'm at work one day, niggas sitting there with his iPod on. Yes, I'm fresh. These my niggas. Oh, you know them? For real? Who your favorite nigga? Nigga at the end. It's your boy Rello. And I look at my arm and shit. Damn, Rello, that's my name. That nigga must be hot because he's me. You know what I'm saying? Which goes to show you, you don't have management, you don't have money, financial backing, anybody with faith in you, you just won't make it. I can name plenty of hot artists right now who just went nowhere.
I mean, well, that's the case with any city. I think in Cleveland, the reason that happens is that, and I heard this on listening to the radio, which I normally don't do, but when I listened to the radio, I heard one of the DJs say, like, when somebody called in to ask, like, how did you make it in Cleveland, he said to move. And I think it's because people look at Cleveland and all they think of is Bone. If you don't look like Bone, rap like Bone, it's like people don't want to give you a chance. So I think for Cleveland, while the award shows are, you know, a big deal, and the fact that people are coming out and trying to support, you know, the state of Ohio with Ohio Hip Hop Awards, and Rebel Army Radio is another one that does an award show.
I don't totally feel that you gotta look or sound like Bone, because that was 1990 something. You dig what I'm saying? It's 2009. You had Al Fats come out with his shit. Chip the Ripper had his shit. And Ray Cash came out with his shit that went mainstream. Ray Cash don't look or sound like Bone Thugs or Harmony.
He didn't get on. I could argue
he got on where
he wasn't in Cleveland though.
I don't know. I mean,
Nobody
it's that
getting on in
it's
Cleveland.
that push. It's that push, and a lot of niggas in Cleveland. You know, we can't even go to our own radio station and get no spins.
Oh, no. Not without throwing them some money or somebody's dick there, or they don't know you. Cleveland fucking DJs, they all fucking pricks.
Right, they don't really fuck with you.
The radio DJs or
DJs? If when I bet you, if I got a deal tomorrow, they'd be on my
dick. Be on your dick like you're their best friend.
And I'm like, that's you. I understand you worked hard to get where you're going. If you see somebody that's coming up and they working just as hard, maybe they just not known, but they working hard and they not garbage, you can give them the chance. I know motherfuckers probably come up to these motherfuckers every day, but
play my track,
and they probably garbage. But did you actually listen, or did you just write them off like, fuck away from me?
But then they always said that the DJs who put the music out there for the people.
They is.
But they not
DJs.
Right.
Fuck them radio motherfuckers.
Well, in the radio DJs' defense, because this is something I've noticed, they do have something called hometown jams. The songs I've heard on them suck, but at least they're trying something. On the other hand, when it comes down to like
home jams.
I mean, well, what they're doing is they're saying like they play something from home. Like one of the dudes I was supposed to do a collab with, I ain't gonna mention his name because I don't like the nigga, but I was supposed to do a collab with him, and he started talking about he was about to do a hometown jams thing. Like his people got a song on there, and it's like the radio DJs. It's like they trying to fuck with people, but maybe it's because of like again I think it come back to promo. Because if you got a press kit, like and your shit look professional, I think that a radio DJ or anybody would probably look at it a little more than they would.
But see, everybody ain't got press kits and everybody ain't got the money to pay for that
or
shit.
not to know how.
Right. I mean, you got niggas. And no disrespect to niggas in the industry.
Talent just leads your way sometimes.
You got niggas that's not in the industry that's better than your industry favorite. Right. It's underground niggas that's coming with that heat and that fire and that real shit. Like, I don't even listen to the radio because it's so watered down. But if that's what everybody's playing and that's what's getting the spins, so be it. That's not my radio, though. I was more into satellite radio because it's raw and uncut.
One of my favorite Cleveland artists is Fire, is Dox. I think it's short for Paradox. And he bounced back and forth between Cleveland to Canada, but he's from Cleveland and he got the management. But the thing about him, he one of them artists that, like you said, that's better than artists that have deals right now. That probably should be on and may be on one day. I mean, that's just how it's gonna always be. And real quick, shout out to Cut Master Slice. I don't mean to shit on all radio DJs. At least he did give us a shot, play our shit on the radio. To the ones that actually do fucking look out for niggas even when they ain't got nothing. Good big ups to y'all motherfuckers. The rest of y'all motherfucking DJs that's just sucking y'all on dick, remove them ribs and keep sucking y'all on dick, faggot ass niggas.
Something I wanted to comment on real quick is that, just to touch on the DJ thing again, is that I think when it comes down to breaking records and stuff, look at this, answer this question. How many managers or DJs is really doing that kind of work of promoting and putting together press kits and really pushing artists out there? I think it's a short list. There's a lot of people saying managers.
With Corey Bates, True was doing all that shit. True had Corey, he held Corey down. Corey Bates was on within a year.
But do you see what I mean? It's a short list of DJs is actually like pushing songs from artists that don't already have managers and stuff. It's a short list of managers who are actually managers. The problem ain't the talent in Cleveland. The talent pool is there. The problem is that management level of people who are going to go into that talent pool and say, okay, I can help you get the press, I can help you do this. If I have the money, I've already assigned a couple people and been like, look, this is our plan.
But check this though, and this is one thing I always laugh at. Big shout out to Fat Al. You did your thing. You got your little deal. You got your money.
Nigga did his
Dream life. He did his thing.
Rich, I'm knocking that.
Rich, LeBron's best friend. Rich owns Dream Life. Rich, no pun intended, is rich. Why the fuck isn't his artist on? Why aren't they on? You don't need a major label to put your artist on. He could have went to Koch through them 10 stacks and put all his own artists on himself.
Maybe he didn't want to put the money up.
That could be an issue. Why not? You fucking signed them to all these deals and gave them this little money. Fat Al ride around in a car that looked like my niggas' cars. That looked like everybody else's cars. Fucking so it's Chip. You see these niggas at fucking the mall, Richmond Mall, looking average. These niggas got the same suck my swag tee from Illusion Clothing. Shout out to Illusion Clothing that I got. I'm not balling. I fucking bought that shit straight up with my fucking regular ass work money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're like these niggas. If the nigga that fucking signed me, rich, you're rich. You put on Dream Life. This is your label, and you got the money to do it. Wouldn't you do it? If you went out of your way to back these people and you have faith in them, why stop there?
Just say you did that, but then is our artist pushing that fire like he's supposed to be pushing it?
Fat Al, I be coming down, whack. Fat Al, 4XYT, get my chain hang low. Every year he got better. I mean, to me, Fat Al is raw as fuck now compared to what he used to be. I know some people won't believe me. I got that one beat that he had, that Chip the Ripper had, that Layla Kane had, that they was all wrecking. He fucking killed that bitch harder than Chip, killed it harder than Layla, probably killed it. I think Ray Cass did a version on that same beat. I don't know if it was an M-Stack beat. I think it was a, what's Little Red DJ? I mean, his beat maker, his producer name. I forget what his name, but they all rapped on that same beat. He killed it over all of them. And I'm like, so to me, maybe if you put your faith in them from the beginning and your artist shows progress, then you should have that faith in that artist.
But I think it's continuing. I mean, it's like you can have that one joint, that shit knocking is banging, and then the nigga get lazy. And I'm an artist myself, and I know that, like, and I push myself, and it's like, I can make one hot track, and I put that shit out there and let my fans and everybody hear it, and they feeling that shit. And then it's like a nigga get comfortable. It's like when they riding on that shit, I'm saying, take a breather. Then if you taking that breather, and you sign to a minor, indie label or whatever, and you don't keep producing another track after that, and another track that has an album down, it's like you fade to the background.
You think they fucking...
I think a nigga
pushed because they don't have no work ethic.
I think a nigga dropped a single that was hot, that was banging, and didn't have no follow up. And they
had Get a Girl, him and Chip. They had 4XYT. They had Ballin'. They had a lot of other singles. They didn't come out. They didn't just stop there.
I don't think it's about the songs and how good the songs are as much as it is. Look at it this way. Look at any sports league and look at their teams. You have developmental leagues. You have like in Major League Baseball, it's a AAA team, AA. You have prospects within there. When you sign people, you're not necessarily signing everybody like this the next Michael Jordan. This the next Michael Jordan. As great as Michael Jordan is, 5 Michael Jordans on one team don't make sense. What you do is you get your Michael Jordan, then your Scottie Pippen, then your Kukoc, which means they get different amounts of money. So I think from a manager's standpoint, the reason why some dudes may not get pushed is that on their team, they don't have that same value that maybe another manager might value them as. I think in this case...
Fat Al is Kukoc?
I think in this case, what you're saying is that if you were managing, I think you would have more value maybe on Fat Al Fast, whatever he's going by, than say his manager has on him now. Because if you're talking about why don't you put the money behind him, it's true that he may have the money. If he's not putting the money behind him and he has it, what
you
it's
don't think the artist is worth it.
What exactly? He's saying that that you're not my Michael Jordan. I have a Jordan, and maybe you're my whoever else role player on my team.